On Verasity, you need three things to happen before any of this news on Veriviews and a new manager and all that stuff. You need three things to happen before you can even, halfway assume that that's going to take effect on price. You have to see three things happen. Because as of now, there are very few things happening in crypto where you can see something bullish in the charts. I covered one coin during the stream that has that, Flux. That's the only thing I'm seeing that is that during the stream that's bullish in a bear market. So Verasity, this is not FUD. This is just following normal stuff, right? You need three things to happen, but the chance of all three of these happening is kind of low, but at least wait for these three things before you're trying to be bullish off of news. Just trust me. Watch. First off, I've talked about this line being hit, this origin line, because this origin line up here it was broken, used as resistance. You have to hit this line. That's the rules of price. And I told you back here, because it used it as resistance, the news is not going to invalidate that. It needs to be hit. So has it been hit? No. So first thing that needs to happen before you can be bullish on whatever news that is happening with Verasity, Veriviews, new manager, whatever, that has to be hit. It's an ascending line. So if it hits a little later, hell, it could go sideways and hit it, right? It could be that this wick, it doesn't go below there. It just goes sideways, hits it on September 13th. And that is the low, but this line has to be hit. That's the first thing. The second thing that needs to happen is you need a 4-hour uptrend after that line is hit. That's it. That's the second thing. If you don't see a 4-hour uptrend, right, this whole time, there was no 4-hour uptrend. This is 11 days. It made a lower low, a higher high. Higher low. Well, no, this wasn't a higher high. On a closure basis, it was. But there was no 4-hour uptrend. Therefore, you're not going up. You have to hit this line, get in a 4-hour uptrend. Higher highs and higher lows. And then the third thing is you need to use this top zone as support, which I labeled it right there. After 00481 is used as support, which will only happen after the first two happen. It's not going to happen until then. So that's why it's the third and final thing. If you see that happen, then potentially buyers will come in with more money than what you and me have to buy it up. But until that point, the news isn't going to, it's not going to happen. It's not going to affect price right now. It's just falling like everything else is. Right? I know there's a lot of bullish folks out there on it with all this news and, about it, but you need to see those three things first. And the probability of me being incorrect is very low. I'm simply letting you know what's most probable. Right? That's it. I'm trying to help you out. I know it's not what you want to hear, Verasity fans, but it could happen. But don't get excited about it until all three happen. Okay? What's more realistic is that it hits this line, ends up going below it, and hitting the next one down. This is a bear market. This is not doing anything different than anything else. Bitcoin was going to hit the next origin line down. Ethereum is going to hit the next origin line down. Is this outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum? No, it's not. It's just moving with them. Hell, it's moving with Bitcoin because Ethereum's more bullish than this. So it's way more probable that the next line down is hit than it is that those three cases that I just showed you. It's more likely that 00315 area, this line in general, is hit. More probable than the three scenarios I just showed you would happen. I'm telling you. But the time that, hey, the Veriviews and all the news and stuff might avoid this being hit, and you're going to know that once you see those three things happen that I just showed you. Does that make sense? But as of now, this is more probable until those three things happen. It's that simple. This origin line is more probable until all three things happen. And that's how you can stay cool with Verasity Price.